Kim Serafini, good to see you. How you
Nice to
been?
see you too.
Yeah, been a little while since we did our little interview there, and I am grateful. Which I know I've got the book, both books, I think. How many are there now? Two or three? How many of the
Two.
two? There's two
Two.
books. Well, this is just part of my library, and I've got books lined up all over the floor, and I know it's in there somewhere. I'm just excited that we're reconnecting here and doing something actually quite relevant for people who are looking to, as you know, you and I have been in and around personal growth and assisting people in getting what they want for years and years and years, and that's exactly what we're putting our attention on here with this new endeavor. So I'm pretty excited. How about you?
Yeah, do you know what? More than excited, relieved. Like there's a peacefulness and there's a harmony. Collectively, all of these different strategies are all dovetailing nicely into each other. And so it's not just excitement for me, it's this,
Ah,
I really feel like we can do something that's meaningful and powerful and positive and will have an impact long term. That's what's important to me.
yeah, that is huge. And we should probably let people know what we're talking about. So if people watching this, I would imagine if you're watching this, you know who Kim Serafini is. And maybe if you don't know who I am, Kim and I have run into each other a couple of times throughout the years in the business space and also in the personal growth space. And we've discovered a way to combine that in a practical, usable way to assist people who are looking to not only feel good, about themselves and improve their confidence and their self-esteem, which is all very important for a lot of people, but also on how to take that and actualize it into increased abundance and affluence, like actual dollars in your bank account, doing something so timely. I mean, here's the thing. What you're about to see when you take a look at what Kim's going to show you here with the link under this video is something that I've seen cross my desk several times. I shouldn't say several, like many times over the past year or so. And it's only as of about 4 months ago that I took a serious look, embraced it, and I've already made, Kim, I don't know if I told you, I've already made tens of thousands of dollars with this, and I'm a newbie. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about, of course, the Empower Network and the way that we're learning at this point, me as a student and you as a student, we both got great value to deliver to the world, but we're learning now how to deliver that in the 21st century in the digital age, doing something that I don't know anybody who doesn't need to learn how to actually market and expand their audience and increase their influence in the marketplace. That's what this is about, and we get to make a ton of money at the same time. What are you seeing here with your, I mean, you just took a look at this and just got started with us just recently, and I know you've been doing summertime holidays, you're in the southern hemisphere there. Tell me, what is it that attracted you to what we're going to be doing here together?
Well, John, I think that I've learned a couple of things from the masters or the gurus in this industry. And one of those things is taking powerful actions. That's a plural with an S on the end. Lots of actions, lots of small steps forward, and they end up compounding. They end up growing on top of each other. There needs to be discipline. There needs to be systems. A lot of people go to try to realize their dreams or achieve their goals, accomplish what it is that their hearts desire, but they kind of are a little too esoteric. They don't realize that we often need some structures and some systems around us. Every single person that I know in the personal development industry or the self-improvement industry, some self-help gurus, the big-time authors, most of them are also involved in another or a couple of income streams, multiple sources of income. So what I love about what I saw with Empower Network is that there's a system that works. The structure is excellent. The people who are involved are brilliant. It seems like it's fun and lucrative and pretty easy to get started. In fact, very easy. And so long as you have the discipline and you're plugged into the right kind of group or team, involving, say, you and me, then you're much more likely to succeed at one of these kinds of things. I really believe that the leaders in these kinds of teams is often the make or break point. I look at lots of different business opportunities, online income producing opportunities, and often the difference is either me or someone like you, John, and us guiding and helping those people who are in our team.
That's a very, very important point. And, there is an old saying that people buy from people. And of course, in the new entrepreneurship and the home business space, and certainly network marketing, MLM, and all of that, people actually buy people, right? It's sometimes people don't even know, well, what's this program about? All I know is I like Kim. All I know is that I feel like I can trust Kim, and we're on the same wavelength or the same frequency in terms of some principles that we believe in. Kim, can you just show me on how to actualize that stuff, on how to actually get some traction with it? Because look, you mentioned famous authors. I was on a conference call with Jack Canfield, and he said in no uncertain terms that 90% of getting your book, popular and making lots of money as an author, right? 90% of it is marketing. He said you can have a great book, you can have great content, but if you don't know how to market, throw the book in the dumpster. Throw it in the dumpster. Like, you're wasting your time. You got to market. So marketing is like 90% of what people require to be successful, assuming they've got a good product and a good service that's right for people, and it's authentic and provides value. But how do we market? You see, you know me from old school. I was offline doing seminars. I think you may have met me for the first time when I was doing a speech or something in Sydney or Brisbane or Melbourne or wherever we were. And that's what I know how to do. But when it comes to, well, here's the question: who's your audience, right? Well, is it it's the digital age, right? And people are they're inundated with stuff, right? How do you get through those filters and show people what to put their attention on that's actually going to be good and right for them? It all comes down to marketing, and of course, that's what this whole program is about, and what so many programs that I've either been in or looked at, and same for you, they just lacked that nuts and bolts, hardcore how to do sales and marketing. Okay, in fact, I was also reading from Kiyosaki. We also know Robert Kiyosaki, right? And he was talking about sales. It's like everything, every kind of business you're going to be successful in, you got to learn how to sell. It's one of the things like his rich dad implored him to go do. Go learn how to sell, right? Go learn how to communicate. Now here with Empower Network, we're learning how to do that digitally without having to pick up a phone and call prospects and beg our friends, family, and neighbors to please come sit in my hotel meeting and eat the milk and cookies and watch me draw circles. I mean, we don't have to do any of that stuff. So it's a huge thing for anybody who already has something that they want to market and sell. A book, maybe they're already in an MLM program or something, whatever. Fine, learn how to sell that better. Or if you don't have an opportunity, you're looking for something that will edify you and build you up to the point where you've got influence in the marketplace moving forward and marketing skills that you can use for the rest of your life. This is it. So I can tell you truly, Kim, and I know I could go on and on and on about this and just gushing enthusiasm, but this is perhaps for the first time in my life a product line that I would participate in, that I would take my money out of my pocket and buy if there was no comp plan attached, no business opportunity. I need this stuff, okay? As a person who's got value to offer, I'm the student here. I'm the customer, okay? And of course, we're making lots of money on the BizOp as well. So I'm excited to be working with you again, and now probably more closely than we've ever worked together before. So yeah, what advice do you have for people watching this? What should they do next?
Well, you know me. I always say you may as well just jump right in instead of dip your toe in. If you're going to be successful, you need to surround yourself with successful people who are actually doing the do. Not you're just talking the talk, right? And I would say jump on in, get started. You'll learn as you go. Everything is uncomfortable when it's brand new. But quite frankly, if I need this, and given what we've achieved thus far over the last couple of years with I'm Grateful in the Club and our connections, and I recognize the value, it's highly likely that there's an immense amount of value, no matter who you are, in what's being offered by Empower Network. That's really that simple.
Yeah, that's great. And of course, people can get started for as little as $25, which is actually what I did. I went in, I paid my $25, looked around. I mean, actually tore this up for a couple of days to see if this is something I really wanted to do, and compared it to like 20 other opportunities because I was looking for something of significance. And this came out way, way on top. And I was like, all right, that's it. And of course, I bought everything and was in profit my first week. So apparently it works. So there's a link underneath this video. Check out Kim's website. She's got everything there for you to get started. I mean, you can be in business with Kim within minutes. And then, of course, you're going to be a part of, Kim mentioned the community, the environment here. of the Extreme team, which at this point our team is the fastest growing team in the company. There may be some other familiar faces that you recognize once you're on the inside, besides just me and Kim. So anyway, it's awesome. Jump in, and I look forward to working with you personally right alongside Kim as we get started. Kim, it was great hanging out with you here for just a couple minutes, and we're going to be hanging out a lot more together here in the near future. Thank you for being who you are and for all you do.
And vice versa. Thank you for being who you are and for making a stand for me and everybody else that I'm connected with. I really, really appreciate it. I am indeed grateful for you, Mr. John Lavenia.
And I am grateful for you. All right, there we go. What a great way to end a video with the I am grateful person herself, Kim Serafini. We'll see you guys on the inside.